Hello there, folks, and today we're going to be talking about our favorite Victorious episode. It's from Victoria Justice's TV show Victorious. Yes, of course, this is something we planned and as a little podcast thing which Victoria Justice and her boyfriend, who played as Beck, wanted us to talk about.
So the way we're gonna do this, Raymond's gonna say his favorite episodes from Victorious, and then I'm gonna do mine.
Well, actually, you can do yours first. I'll go after.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do mine first instead. So my first favorite episode from season 1 is the second one called The Bird Scene, and I love it so much because it's amazing.
Not to mention, it's kind of hard how nobody's to help Tori with it.
And I like Tori the zombie, with the Gorilla Glue mistake that Kat made with that instead of cosmic glue, it's construction glue.
Yeah, so yeah, that of course Kat should have paid attention rather than make that little oopsie, but oh well.
I like the birth week song because Trina accidentally lied, but it was actually Tori singing that song for her birth week, which is Trina's way of saying her birthday, but it's a birth week for her.
Yeah, seriously, Trina, get enlightened, man. And I mean, seriously, you get a birthday, not a birth week. I mean, what's next? A birth month?
Sleepover at Psycho Witch is a good one because they have to pretend not to break character, but if they do, they get kicked out of the sleepover.
And luckily, Tori was the one who won the bet, so oh, hooray for Victoria Justice! She rocked the whole challenge down.
Wi-Fi in the Sky, which is a really good episode, and this is when Tori had a plane ride really late, and she couldn't get until late, so her and her friends do a project over video chat, and things totally went kind of crazy from the start.
And they get to meet Praz Hilton on the plane too. So, oh yay, that's a bonus.
Then Freak Out I don't like because Trina was crazy because she had her wisdom teeth pulled, and I pray everyone already knew what that's like.
Oh, come on, look on the bright side. At least at least Tori was able to help Jade and Kat with two little weirdo losers, and Trina got to terrorize those two nincompoops.
Yep, now we're gonna go to season 2.
And here we go with our second season.
Begging on Your Knees is a good episode. It's about when this boy wanted to use Tori to get extra points on his score, on his thing, and he's using Tori to get a grade. And then after that, he breaks up with her. So he pretends to love her.
And technically, the episode also has its own song in it, too.
It's called Begging on Your Knees. Ice Cream Kesha. Now this is when the gang is eating ice cream to spell out the letters for Kesha to get a private concert. But there's something that Tori doesn't remember because she wrote this when she was 7. And if she doesn't live in a sugar castle by the age of 16, she'll be Trina's servant for a year.
No, technically it's assistant for a month.
Oh, assistant for a month if that doesn't happen when she was 16. And then the only way Tori can get out of that is she gets a private concert from Kesha. So they went all over the place trying to spell the letters, Kesha's name for the ice cream.
Yeah, and I feel sorry for both Tori and the crew, because yikes, talk about the stomach cramps. Ugh.
Helen is back. This is when the principal quits, but you get to see Helen from Drake and Josh. And Trina's performance to get back into the school was freaking terrible. And sorry my language. But she just did an awful thing. That's all.
Yeah, but technically the principal was retiring, and that's when Helen stepped in.
Yes.
That's the point.
And the bloopers is when you get to see the bloopers. The guy who plays Rex does it, and he talks to the cast, and he does the bloopers. You get to see the bloopers of the show.
Yeah, Nice going, Christopher Kane. Besides, it's even though Rex was kind of funny, besides, he's still funny in the Wi-Fi in the Sky episode.
Okay, the ones I like here are the Breakfast Bunch, which was really good. They had Saturday detention at the school for Robbie making them late to class. And they were sneaking around the school, and they had, instead of eating tuna fish that would make them sick, Tori was smart to sneak her phone back and text Trina to get them tacos. So they ate tacos in the library, and it was a really good episode. First Couple is another episode I like. This is when they were on a game show that Sinjin was doing. It was called Queries for Couples, but Andre and Kat were contestants, same with Trina and Tori and Robbie, and Jade and Beck. And Jade and Beck were voted as the worst couple because of that ocean question, and they broke up in that episode.
Yeah, and Tori broke her pair phone, so I guess that's coming out of my paycheck or something. But I'm sure they fixed it anyways.
Gorilla Club is when they took her to this crazy place with games to make Tori's acting more better.
Yeah, going on a quest to better her acting skills, of course. And Andre and Robbie lose a bet they made with Jade in the process.
Yep, because from a card game they were playing, it says, if you win, I'll take... you can have the pile, but if I win, you guys will have to do the hammer dance every time I say hammer.
Oh boy. I'm scared.
So that's another episode I like.
Yeah.
Oh, and April Fool's Blank. I love this one. It's all crazy with different stuff in the episode.
Indeed. And also, you get to see Jerry Trainer, aka Spencer, back in Carly's old apartment where he's just, combing a model of Gibby's head.
If you remember that iCarly episode where Gibby got his head made.
Yeah, that still kind of bums and creeps me out. Now, because Spencer still has a lot to do with his life, not just sit on a couch and comb a model of Gibby's head.
And Winko's Warehouse is another one I like.
It's pronounced Wanko's.
This is when they were trying to get the big sale, but they decided to spend a night in this warehouse. But they couldn't. But they had to stay in one aisle because there was lasers.
Yeah, talk about an oops for that.
So it was kind of crazy how things worked that way in that episode. It's kind of awesome. Really awesome.
Kind of different in that way when you think about it.
And the last one is... where's that one? It's called Thousand Berry Balls. This is when Tori's trying to get money, and Andre made her work as setting out free examples at the yogurt shop that Andre works. And she dresses up as a person to sell berry balls. It's a yogurt place, by the way, that Andre works at.
Yeah, but technically, however, Tori's new job selling frozen yogurt might mean she will miss the school dance. But during that, Kat is jealous when Robbie invites another girl to the dance instead of her.
Yep, so those are my favorite episodes. Now my boyfriend's going to say his favorite episodes.
Yep, so therefore, however, to start off is, none other than the pilot, of course, because this is where Tori has to fill in for Trina after she was allergic to the Chinese herb gurgle, which made her tongue blow up so big. Yikes. Besides, if her tongue would have burst, it'd be like a steam engine blowing its safety valve. Yikes. Kind of creepy when you think about it, don't you think? I just feel bad for Tori. Right, but she managed to get through it, of course. Then, of course, there's also one called the Diddley Bobs, where Psychowitz recruited the gang to do a song. Well, technically they were asked to do something for money, which, of course, was performing at a kid's party, but the video was leaked and Andre was completely embarrassed by it.
Because he was a whole pile of noodles.
Technically, it's spaghetti and a meatball.
Sorry.
Yeah, Tori was an ice cream cone. So, Tori, however, where you get 100% awesome out of me, and Jade being a burger, you also get 100% from me. But why in the world did someone mention how hard it is for Jade to get her breasts in the burger suit? That is kind of confusing.
Raymond, I thought you liked the guy who's in the pizza because you like pizza.
Well, pizza is my favorite food, but I wasn't going to compliment Robbie on that one.
All right.
Yeah. And then, of course, there's also a Wi-Fi in the Sky, because this one is definitely fun because it's video chatting while Tori is delayed. But technically, however, at least, however, that one is one of my funniest laughs out loud ever, because, of course, Tori and the gang get interrupted so many times. And, of course, however, it's the best place where I could take pictures of the gang, and therefore... Or I could make a collage for you if you like, and therefore, or it's just funny. I mean, cats accidentally goofing around, and then
With the effects.
Yeah, and Andre's grandma, she really needs to be in a mental hospital for her psycho scared of everything problem. So, that I'm giving to Andre. His grandma needs to be in a mental hospital for her freakouts and stuff.
I feel sorry for you, Andre, because you had to deal with your grandmother all the time. I'm sorry that you had to deal with a screaming grandmother all the time.
And I'm sorry for Tori because she's stuck with a pompous pride of a sister who's trying to make herself famous way too fast and not enjoying life.
Yeah, she thinks she has talent, but she doesn't. I feel sorry for Tori to have a sister like that, too.
Yeah. But of course, however, I understand about Tori's reaction when Kat was being a pie face, but technically, however, I agree with Tori. If you're not concentrating on the job, then of course Mr. Gradstein is going to kill you. Because technically, as Trina said, he's rough.
Yeah.
But of course, however, at least, however, where Tori gets the one best line in telling Jade she's got some competition with a 9-year-old. That is a burn. Literally a burn. So Tori's got the awesomeness from my side. So great job on that burn, Tori.
But there's another line that me and Raymond like on that thing, because when Andre said, "You live right next door to a cheerleader?" Yes, I do.
Figures. I live next door to a one-legged old man who throws lemons at me. And I'm gonna tell Andre, hey, if the guy's giving you his lemons, make lemon treats and drinks. Therefore, you could make yourself a lemon business. Just don't squirt someone in the eyes.
Because that could hurt because it stings. Because I had that done when I was little.
Yeah, that, of course, is true. Ooh. And, of course, for season 2... there's Begging on Your Knees, because I watched the music video on YouTube, so I know not to double-cross Tori. So Tori taught me not to mess with her, and other girls in general. Ugh. I understand. And the meaning of it, too. And there's also the prom wrecker, where Jade tries to destroy the prom, but hey, at least Tori succeeded in making the prom a success. And of course, there's the blooper-torious. So, of course, back to what I said to Christopher Kane, who plays Rex. That was just funny looking at all the bloopers. That was just so much fun. Because, hey, the TV show needs bloopers, of course. And, of course, there's also a Christmas Tori where, of course, Psychowitz tries to get them to sing Christmas carols. But, of course, however... they gave Psychowitz a good one.
And he also taught Andre's music teacher for giving him a lesson for giving him a D.
And there's also Car, Rain, and Fire, where Tori and Jave drive Kat to the house of a deceased actress who technically isn't dead.
It was actually a name of a show that she was going to.
Yeah, and of course Trina lies to get attention, and Beck gets caught up in her web. For whatever. Sorry, it's been a while. But of course there's also Crazy Pawnee, where a strange girl befriends her, but she's technically a criminal, in a sinister, devious way, trying to kick Tori out. But Psychowitz knows to get rid of... But Psychowitz already knew about it anyway. And hey, the girl who plays as Pawnee, she's actually the girl who plays Sam Tuckett Ed from iCarly.
It's
Wait,
actually Sam Puckett.
okay, I'm sorry for that. Sam Puckett. I mean, I'm so sorry for that. My sincere
Do I
apologies.
have to teach you about iCarly again, Raymond?
Please don't, I'm begging.
Alright.
Yeah, and there's also April Fool's Blank because I'm with Tori about the whole school going crazy because seriously, it's April Fool's Day, not blank. I mean, seriously, wait, that's just whack.
Yeah.
But of course, the whole school going into a whole ton of weird pranks and stuff off on Tori? Seriously, I can't believe all that was happening behind her back. But it's still funny, of course. And of course, Tori goes platinum part 2. Tori breaks the concert. And hey, come Victoria Justice's birthday, you might see a little video I made for her birthday, with the help of my camera girl, of course. But of course, however, in Tori Platinum Goes 2, I also felt a little heart-loving moment between Tori and Beck, after Tori refused to kiss Beck because it's not right to kiss someone's ex-boyfriend or girlfriend in general. Well, so therefore, I understand what Tori meant by that. So therefore, I understand what Tori meant. And then, of course, this one is funny, the slap fight, because in this one, they're competing for the most followers on the slap. And of course, when Tori leaves the auditorium, then Andre goes back on his phone, and of course, Tori comes in and goes, aha! And then, of course, Andre, I thought he was gonna pee his pants when he screamed on the piano. And of course, Tori gives him a good look of, I caught you slap-handed. And then she's doing the contest thing. And then Andre does the aha on her, and she starts running off. Oh man, that was just so funny. Literally. And the winner of the slap fight was Sinjin. That was just weird. I mean, honestly, that was almost like creepy. But of course, however, thanks for listening to our podcast of favorite Victorious episodes. So therefore, have a nice day and stay awesome.
Have a miracle awesome day. Bye.